What sorts of things have you learned at church?
To always be faithful even though sometimes it's hard, and to help people that you know that need help, and to just be good within church.
Nice. Okay. Why do you think it is important for people to go to church?
So they can learn about the real faith in God, and so they can help people that really need help, like the handicapped people or like the little kids in the nursery.
What are some of your favorite things about your church?
Some of my favorite things about this church is how friendly everyone is and how everyone treats you like family.
And how has being a part of this church influenced you or made a difference in your life?
I've learned to be kind to everyone, and I always look forward to coming to church in the morning.
And are you one of the oldest or younger members in your family?
I'm the youngest.
And how do you think if you came here do you think you would come here when you were adult?
Yes, if I live in this area.
And why?
Because this will be one of my greatest memories as a child, so it'll be fun to pass it down to my kids.
What are some of your favorite things about our church?
I like that our church is more traditional and has a more old-time church feel, so it's not like new with like screens everywhere and bands.
My first week here, I didn't really know anyone. I didn't know anything about Lutheran liturgy. And the family that I sat behind helped me through the liturgy. And then I just kept coming back, and well, now I'm a member here and I'm on staff.
Yeah.
How long have you been coming to Grace?
Since 1970. I know. I was just a teen. 7th grade, actually.
What are some of your fondest memories at Grace?
Oh, probably youth group events and going on retreats to Camp Snyder with Harvey Stewart and all our friends from all the different churches we had joined ministry then. So we had Christ Lutheran, Emmanuel, and Grace. We all did things together, so it was a huge group of kids.
How long have you been coming to Grace?
It'll be probably about 3 years and around the end of May of this year. So it'll be just about 3 years.
What are some of your fondest memories at Grace?
Oh, well, we have a lot of fun time at bell choir, and, and we miss our notes or bang our bells or whatever, but I'm glad I was able, that the church had that at offer, because I do like music, and I've been away from that for a little while. I think the Easter service was just, I don't know, just fabulous the way it was done. Although I like the Christmas service, but the Easter was just, it's just totally amazing.
And then, last question. What are some of your favorite things about our church?
I like the old structure. It's a very old church. I like that in the church with stained glass windows. I do like all the natural wood that you see throughout the church, but although I do recognize the need that, hey, we got to do some renovations here to make the church, a little more accessible, and so people can find their way around. And like the outside grounds that you come in, they're very well maintained, and that really makes up the nicety of the church. And I also like the fact, that the church is very giving. We have that community meal every Wednesday, and the church opens itself up, rather than keeping the doors closed all the time.
How long have you been a member at Grace?
I've come to Grace my whole life.
Okay. Why do you keep coming to Grace?
Well, it's a good question, because with having been brought here by my parents, whether I felt like coming a particular Sunday or not, got used to coming here, but as an adult, obviously, could make my own choice. But I always found that Christian education was strong here. I loved music, and I had opportunities to be part of a choir from the time I was about 5 years old up through adulthood until a year ago. And there are just so many opportunities. Things come along that you think, well, maybe I'll try that, and they end up being a lot of fun, even if they're exhausting. I think the neighborhood cookout, and last summer, about a dozen of us went to the Synod Assembly, and we assembled food bags.
Wow.
That really kept us moving for a couple hours.
Ooh.
Okay.
In what ways have you been inspired by being a part of Grace?
Well, as I said, the music to me really comes first, and every service that I attend has wonderful music and inspiring music. But in addition to that, the people, of course, that's what makes the church. So many different kinds of people, so many different ages. Something that inspires me is the fact that years ago I taught junior high age, which would be middle school now, taught them in Sunday school, and now I see them bringing their children to church, and it's like, wow, I had maybe a little bit of a part of their lives that I could influence. And it's so good to see them. That is really inspiring, that the generations go on.
That's awesome.
All right, whenever you guys are ready.
Okay.
There you
go, cheese.
Alright, so what are some of your favorite things about our church?
I like the Christmas and the Easter services. I love the music. I love the atmosphere.
What are some of your favorite things about our church?
Well, first and foremost, I guess I would say I love to come to Sunday school just to see the little children. And I love to go to when my grandchildren sing. And I love Christmas and Easter and all the festive. They do such a beautiful job.
Yeah.
I love that they teach us about God in Sunday school classes.
I like the Sunday school classrooms. I like Christmas time at the church and Easter and bells.
Why do you think it is important for people to go to church?
So do you know about
To have God in your life. That's very important.
How long have you been coming to Grace?
A long time. Not as long as she has. Since I was a baby, over 40 years.
Why do you come to Grace?
To learn about God,
Well, your family came.
yes,
They brought you and
I enjoy the church services, I enjoy the music, I enjoy talking with all the people, I enjoy seeing my children in the activities, Bellfire and the making gingerbread at Christmas time, yes.
How has being a part of Grace influenced or made a difference in your life?
what's that?
How has being a part of Grace influenced or made a difference in your life?
Oh my. Without Jesus, life wouldn't be anything. He's the whole thing.
No, it's fine. It's great.
Faith in him. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. That's my heart.